Hello and welcome back to Newman Haas Racing and the 1998 kart mini-series. And while hay fever is absolutely kicking the crap out of me, I'm hoping we can kick the crap out of this game because we have got 2 rounds to go, but we can win the championship today. Only the Newman Haas boys can stop us. We are 27 clear of Fittipaldi, 34 clear of Andretti. We'll go through full permutations of what we need to win the title later, but let's get into it. We are going for glory. And welcome to the picturesque Rio de Janeiro. What? How did I not notice that? Apologies to the people of Rio. Rio de Janeiro. As you were. And the Emerson Fittipaldi Speedway. This circuit is a bit of an oddity, it has to be said, because I feel like it's quite a well-known and famous circuit in kart history, but kart only came here 5 times between 1996 and 2000. However, this track is probably memorable because of its unique layout. It is a trapezoid speedway, and I can't think of any others off the top of my head. And it's also got no banking whatsoever, which is a rarity for a speedway. In fact, I believe it's the only speedway in the world without any kind of banking. I'm not sure if that's true. I heard it while watching the American Monopasto Championship, which, by the way, go check that out. Basically, it's 1998 kart cars, so essentially the cars we're driving, but all equal performance in Automobilista, and it's a sim racing championship across tracks that were and weren't in kart. And there's a really close fight for the championship brewing, and it's really well presented. Every episode is the highlights, it's really well cut together. Friend of the channel, Simon Core, is one of the masterminds behind it. He's doing a really great job, so go and check it out, it's great fun. And another friend of the channel, Super Gazelle, has split duties with having a team and racing in it, and being a race director. And I just want to say that his team's livery is one of the best liveries I've ever seen, just for no other reason than that being my God's honest own opinion. No reason other than that whatsoever. Now, you may remember in the last episode I showed you this picture of Andre Ribeiro and put up a note saying that there's actually more I wanted to say about it. Well, this is why. This is the full picture. I found it after I'd recorded the episode, and I reported in that episode that he retired with engine failure, so I was kind of shocked to see him on crutches. Turns out he cracked his leg in Friday qualifying. In trying to find out the reason for that photo, I found out that Andre had a bit of a rough relationship with Road America. So 1998, as I mentioned, he cracked his leg in qualifying and then retired early. 97, Raul Mazel was trying to overtake him on the main straight, spun and took him out. And 1996, well, it's not really much of a sob story for Andre because he had an absolute shocker. In one foul swoop, he managed to take out both the Pac West racing cars of Mark Blundell and Mauricio Gugelmin. Honestly, it's the sort of move that a sim racing troll would be incredibly proud of. And earlier in the race, he essentially caused a big accident with Greg Moore, pushing him onto the grass at the kink and causing a really big accident. Pretty much everyone universally derided Andre for his driving that day. Honestly, the driving was so reckless, it caused Mark Blundell to say this.
The guy wants to learn how to race. I mean, you can drive, but he doesn't know how to race. He took more out, I was right behind.
So fair to say, probably one of his worst days in the sport. But fortunately, later in this video, we're going to get to talk about one of his better days. The real-life 1998 qualifying result was Dario Franchitti on pole. Surprise, surprise, he's just always there, it seems. Zanardi was second and Tony Kanaan third. Ribeiro was down in 16th, but I'm not even going to drag this out. To be perfectly honest, we've been amazing on this game in qualifying. I got pole 3 times in the last round alone, so we're going for pole again. Let's set ourselves up for the perfect home race. Oh, I'm going to have to try and blow my nose. Why is it just blocked up? Literally 2 seconds before I started filming, I was... Oh my god. Okay, here we go. I think there's a very good chance we could one and done this again if I get a clear run and I don't overcook it in any of the corners. Let's see what traffic throws at us. It's a very short lap. Oh. Scrubbed off a bit of speed on the grass. Wibbly aerial going absolutely overtime. Over 200 miles an hour. Try not to overcook it in the final corner, and we do okay. I'm calling it now. This is pole position in 1. Sorry to take the fun out of it, guys, but I'm sorry, what? Why? Why is it whenever I get the slightest bit of confidence, it just destroys me? So the margins for error have suddenly tightened again. Like, I could have driven a bus around Road America and gotten pole, but... First bit of traffic. We're okay. Let's not scrub off speed anywhere. Basically, the middle two corners are flat, whereas the first and last corner I do need to slow a little. It's not the great place to find you, but we've done okay. This is going to be quicker. Let's see where it gets us. Power to the line. 9th place, 35.15. Oh! They've turned up the difficulty at a key moment in this season. All right, okay. All right, Newman Haas Racing. Woken up, have we? Oh.
There was a definite contact there. What a smash.
It was, and I have bent the front wing. While this may not be the most realistic depiction of oval racing you'll ever see, the one thing they do get right is if you lose it here, you lose it in a big way and have big problems. So let's not get too cocky. I think I need to rein myself back in, actually. Definitely going to need to try and carry a bit more speed through the first and last corners. That's clearly where the difference is. We go up to 6th, though, by taking another 500ths off our best time. Oh, trying to carry a bit too. The back end started to step out. Half the lap's gone. We are 6th. Oh, and again, trying to carry too much through turn 1. Let's try and attack turn 1 again. Oh, again! Try. I'll tell you, I wasn't expecting this challenge, but I'm here for it. I'm enjoying this. This might be my favourite qualifying session of the season. And I might actually end up nowhere near the front. Oh, this is a bad time to come with you. See, couldn't deviate from that line. When you're going through, any sudden movement I'd have lost it. That was just an accident waiting to happen. Okay, let's clear this car. Oh! Oh no!
Look at this.
Oh no! I've blown my last lap with a big accident, and it's a Newman Haas front row from Pruitt from Zanardi. I think we're 6th. Only 6/10 off pole. My goodness. Was not expecting that, but that was actually very fun. We are not going to be given this championship. If I want to take it at home for Andre, we're going to have to fight for it. So, what happened in the real 1998 Rio 400? It was round 5 of that season, so still very early on, and it was won by someone we mentioned in the intro, Greg Moore, who had a bit of a beef with Andre. Greg Moore won this race, who made a great pass with 5 laps to go on Alex Zanardi to win the race. Zanardi came 2nd, and Adrian Fernandez, the only man in this season who's not scored any points, he finished 3rd. Ribeiro retired on lap 76 with transmission failure, but I would like to talk about the 1996 Rio 400. It was the first ever kart race to be held at this circuit, and Andre Ribeiro won for Tasman Motorsports from 3rd on the grid. It was his 2nd ever win in IndyCar after New Hampshire in the previous year, and he was the first winner at this circuit, and I believe the first kart winner in Brazil as well. Like, I didn't pick Andre for the same reason I do my F1, where it's justice for a driver. I knew nothing about Andre. The main reason I picked him is because I thought it'd be funny to try and beat Newman Haas Racing with their greatest rivals, and Andre is the only Penske driver in this game. So now we have a chance to make him the 1998 Kart Mini Series champion at home. To do that, if we finish ahead of the Newman Haas boys, we are fine. We are 27 clear of Fittipaldi, so as long as we finish within 8 points of him, we are safe. And we are 34 clear of Andretti, so as long as we finish within 14 points, we are safe. To be fair, I think where we are safe. So we don't have to do anything crazy. I'm going to say win the Rio 400. It's probably reckless, because a champion's drivers just do get it over the line. But I would still like to win it at home. Here we go. It's our second best and second worst qualifying performance of the season, but we are sixth. And we start the Rio 400 looking for the title and hopefully the wins. Let's see what we can do. Milwaukee was a mess. Let's see if we can show some extra maturity and cut through the pack immediately up to fifth. They start pretty spread out on this game. Let's just... oh dear. Oh, no, no, no. Okay. Oh, the straight line speed issue seems to be back, because we have absolutely dropped away. 15 to go. Andretti in the lead. If Newman Haas had any sense about them, they'd switch it so Fittipaldi was leading, because he's closer to us. Close up to them in the corners, around the outside and up to fourth. And it seems to be, again, we catch them in the corners, but then on the straights, we do lose the speed on them at the top end. But for the first time, we can see the Newman Haas boys. And there's Fittipaldi, slow out the corner. Past him. Ooh. Poor angle into the final corner. And I think Fittipaldi's trying to come back past us, and he does. This is definitely our weakest part of the lap, but 14 to go. I don't know why Fittipaldi slowed then. And we're into second. And I'm actually going to... I was trying to just ease off the throttle to get through turn one, and that's why I think I carried too much speed through. I'm actually going to use the brake in the race, so I don't have a big off. Oh, go on, round the outside. Oh, we've clashed. Not for the first time, but we've managed to get through. We're both okay. And we're all right, but they're queuing up behind us, and we lead for the first time in Brazil. We'll cross the line as the leaders. 13 to go. It's just, for some reason, we again seem to lose them over the line a little bit. And we lose them round turn one. Ooh. Definitely more concentration required here than at Road America. And I think that at many of them, like I said last time, this game is just all over the place when it comes to difficulty. Some races are so easy. Some qualifying sessions you could do with your eyes shut. But Rio, typically the one we really want. I mean, we've opened up a gap to 5 seconds, so maybe I won't complain. We are managing to tame this challenge so far. So I was trying to put absolute flat-out lap times in qualifying, and we were 6/10 off. But race pace-wise, I feel like we have to deliver a lot less. I'm driving well within myself. We're not having the back end step out on us on any of these corners. And the gap's 12 seconds. Incredible. Fernandez still last. Standard. To be honest, with the way we're driving, I actually feel like, for the first time in a while, back markers are going to become a going concern. And there are no blue flags. So, while we have got lovely clean air at the minute, and just eking out the gap, we're going to have some obstacles, I think, very much before the end of the race. I can hear engines, and here we go. We've got back markers, and incredibly, Adrian Fernandez is not last. Still like him to get points, though. That would be nice. Oh! Nearly got nerfed by him. I mean, that would have just been typical. Okay. The first two obstacles have been cleared. Jeez. Remember what happened at Milwaukee when we got damaged? They fixed us and put us at the back. So if these two, who are trying to unlap themselves already, which is not it, guys, if they cause us any problems and we get damaged, there's a good chance we could get plonked at the back and have to do it all again. So I'm not switching off. I have switched off so many times playing this game. Think, this is easy, I've got it. And then something happens. Oh, well, look at this. Oh, my God. Oh, this is actually this is a nightmare. Oh, I don't want to be amongst all of these people. I just want to be clear. Oh, I don't like it at all. I'm just trying to, like, protect myself for the title. Oh, what is going on? I don't like it. Oh, God. No. Go. Whoosh. Oh, no! I'm pretty sure that one of the people that was going slow then was Fittipaldi. I'm pretty sure he just brake checked me. Just saying. They're quicker when I'm coming to lap them. I mean, Fittipaldi, if that is Fittipaldi, he's a long way down. So maybe I don't need to... Maybe I should just sit at the back of the pack and not worry.
The positions are in first place, Andre Ribeiro. Second, Good. In third place, Patrick.
Wow, it's crazy.
Really putting his
There's, I think, both the Newman Haas boys have fallen back. Fittipaldi's 15th. That is him. A lap down. Our main rival. Oh, I was going to block him then. I was going to do some real shithousery. Okay. 3 laps to go. We're going to. Oh, we've taken a big chunk of them. Let's see if we can stay ahead of them this time. Oh, but now I'm amongst them, and I don't like it at all. Oof! Oh my god, my life just flashed before my eyes. How did I get through that gap? I looked back for a second, and all of a sudden everyone had stopped. You need to go away, mate. You are taking the actual piss. They are doing this on purpose. We have 2 to go. There is now visible damage on the car. I'd almost lapped the entire field then. Now I am just happy to sit in this quiet little space. Oh, I say that. So I'm just going to take it very gentle. White flag waves. Thank God. We have a 27-second gap. And I am not taking any chances. At the end of this season, Andre Ribeiro left Penske and left the sport. He worked for Roger Penske, which shows something of the man that he, Roger Penske still wanted to keep him on board, but he went to go and sell cars back in Brazil. He left racing after this. And to be fair, I think that's a bit harsh, because he wasn't without talent. He was a race winner and a fighter. And now, he's a champion. In front of his home crowd, in Brazil. I've just been brake checked as I've won the championship. Andre Ribeiro wins in Brazil. And he is your 1998 Kart Mini Series champion. Fastest lap, we've managed to pull out a 33.9, which I think would have been good enough for pole. The order is all over the place. Just insane. So Scott Pruitt finished second by 28 seconds. Ari Lyondike third. Carpentier fourth. Herta fifth. Proper mix-up of the order here. Fittipaldi's down in seventh. Zanardi in eighth. Did Andretti score points? No. But one thing you can guarantee is Adrian Fernandez won't score points either. And a rare DNF for Gilles de Ferran. And there is the confirmation. With 1 race to go, we are 41 points clear of Christian Fittipaldi. Forget being 1 race win clear. We are 2 race wins clear with 1 to go. Incredible. Even more incredible, it's no longer Newman Haas 2 and 3. Pruitt has split them and managed to make it to 100 points before Michael Andretti. How the mighty have fallen. Incredible. We've won the Kart Mini Series Andre Ribeiro at home in Brazil. Perfect. We've got 1 race to go. Next time is at the street circuit of Houston. I know nothing about it. So, with the championship won, we're going to have some fun with it. It's going to be a mad goodbye to Andre Ribeiro and Newman Haas Racing. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you for that very, very soon.